What's going on, everyone? Dragonzard's back. Today I'm bringing another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. Today we're going into the Dragon King. So before we get started, as always, if you guys could, please show me some love. Hit the like button below. Please leave a like, rating, comment, or subscribe. Or you guys can also follow me on Twitter at DragonzardX. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Hopefully you guys like the video. Hopefully you like what you see. And hopefully I get to see all you guys again. If you guys are returning, as always, welcome back. Thank you for your continued support. I appreciate that more than I can ever tell you guys. With that, let's jump right in. Like I said, today we got some Dragon on Dragon action for you guys. I am the Dragonzard, but this guy's the Dragon King. And this is also a treat for you guys, because this is my second trip into an OU match. You guys know I normally stay in UU and below. So I'm actually kind of nervous about this match. As you can see, I've got a terrible rock weakness to my team. My opponent pointed that out after the match, too, so I got really lucky that he didn't have a lot of Stone Edge on his team. But yeah, this guy, I promised him another match for a while as well, and I was finally able to get to him today. This guy's like, OU all the way, so I was like, alright, because I know if I want to keep moving up, I need to get into UU as well, or, I'm sorry, get into OU as well. So this guy was definitely up for the challenge, up for the task of, I guess, breaking me into OU, and you guys will see how the battle goes. So let's get started. As you see, my opponent is bringing the Talonflame, which is always a threat, always scary to see. He's bringing the Latias, he's bringing the Gyarados, which once again is very scary, because even if it's not Mega, it can still have Moxie, and I think it's off of Dragon Dance, it's almost GG at that point, it really is. Bring in the Conkeldurr, which is a beast, and it's just so powerful physically, got so much HP on it, it's really hard to take him out. He's got the, what is it called, the Absol. I'm kind of worried about that, because I kind of suspect that's his Mega, because I don't think Absol's OU, I want to say. Maybe it is. Like I said, you guys know I'm not very familiar with OU. So I'm going to say that's his Mega, because out of him and Gyarados, it just makes more sense for Absol to be Mega. And he's also carrying the Rotom Wash here. So like I said, very, very OU team. Very nervous about this. Like I said, it's my first time. I threw this team together in like 2 minutes, but let's check it out. You guys see I'm bringing the Mega Manectric. I'm bringing the Eviolite Chansey. Guys, I couldn't resist. I had to bring my Eviolite Dusclops. This thing, I know it's UU, but this thing can put in so much work in OU, and I think you guys are about to see it right here. This thing should not be UU. There's certain pokes in the tier that just shouldn't be there. They are, but they shouldn't be there. I think Dusclops is one of them. I'm bringing the Weakness Policy Dragonite. I'm bringing my Focus Sashed Volcarona, and I'm bringing my Choice Banded Talonflame. So we both got Talonflames. That's the only clone we got. And that's pretty much it. So let's jump right into the battle. You guys know the drill. I'm going to get a drink. We'll get started. So we see Dragon King issuing a challenge. He leads with a Rotom Wash, and I lead with my Manectric. Now, right away I start making predictions, because I know he's going to Volt Switch. So I don't Mega Evolve. I just go for the Plain Up Thunderbolt. That does quite a bit of damage to him, and I get the Lightning Rod off, which actually boosts my special attack. Now, once again, I don't Mega Evolve here, go straight for the Thunderbolts. I honestly just predicted him to switch out, like Hard Switch, but he didn't right there, so I am able to take him out, take no damage, and get a plus to my attack. At this point, he goes out into his Latias. I see no reason not to Mega Evolve at this point. He has no other electric types in his team. I go ahead, Mega Evolve, get my Intimidate off, and Volt Switch the heck out of there, because Manectric does not want to take on a Latias. Actually, I'm sorry about that. I Protect first, just to kind of see what he wants to do. Just to kind of scout a little bit, see what he's trying to go for. He goes for the Dragon Pulse. Once again, like I said, I knew I was going to Volt Switch out, because Mega Manectric does not want to take anything from a Latias. We see, Volt Switch does a lot of damage, because that attack boost I got from his Rotom. But again, I do switch out into my Chansey, because Eviolite Chansey is so much stronger than just a regular Blissey. Yeah, you see right there, that does nothing. That is ridiculous. So, he takes that just fine. I go for the Toxic, mainly because I do kind of predict the switch, but even if he doesn't switch, it doesn't matter so much, because nothing really wants to get hit with the Toxic. So he does go out into the Talonflame. I get the Toxic off. Fortunately, I hit, because if I didn't, this next part of the battle might have been a little rough for me. So I get him poisoned. He predicts my switch right here, I believe, I want to say, because he does go for the Bulk Up. And I go out into my Dusclops, because, guys, like I said, this thing is UU tier, but it can do OU work, I promise you that. See him exerting his pressure, he goes for the Bulk Up here. Now, normally that's a problem. A Talonflame with an attack boost, that is definitely a problem to most people. Not the Dusclops, though. You guys, just check this out. It's crazy. I know I can't burn him because he's already poison, plus he's a fire type. So I'm pretty much just going to have to take whatever he wants to give me and hope I can. So we see him take some poison damage right there. He goes for the Brave Bird on my Dusclops. This is a +1 Brave Bird. Look at that. Not even half. Dusclops is thick. Dusclops can do OU work. You guys, I'm telling you. I go for the Nightshade there, get 50 damage off. He's got the leftovers. He's also going to take some poison damage, though. And at this point, I know it's just a matter of time. This bird's going down. Even if he takes out my Dusclops, something else is going to take him down, just due to recoil damage. So he goes for the +1 Flare Blitz. Again, doesn't take me out. And I am able to go for the Nightshade to finish off the Talonflame. Guys, I'm telling you, I know I brag on this Dusclops so much, but you guys see why right there. This thing is so strong. At this point, he goes out into Casimir. I don't really want to keep Dusclops in on this. He's low HP, but if nothing else, I can use him as switch fodder, but I really want to save him for the Conkeldurr, because I know fighting type attacks will not hurt him, and I can Pain Split to get some HP back. So I switch out. He Mega Evolves his Absol, and I bring out my Mega Manectric. And this just seems like a good fight right here. Mega Manectric and Mega Absol. Like, I think that'd be a good anime fight or something. Anyway, we see him go for the Swords Dance here. And he withdraws. Yeah, I didn't know if he's going to withdraw or not. Like I said, I didn't really make too many predictions this game just because I'm not really used to OU that much. But I do know that nothing resists the Thunderbolt, so I do go for that. Latias has leftovers again, and I know I'm going to outspeed, so I just go for another Volt Switch on him. Yeah, I hit him, doesn't do too much, he resists it, and it looks like this Latias is pretty thick considering we saw the leftovers earlier. So I go back out into my Chansey, and he predicts this and goes for the Psyshock. The good thing about Eviolite Chansey is all of a sudden Chansey gets some defense too, you guys see. So, Chansey's able to take hits from both spectrums. Guys, this is incredible for Chansey, it really is. So he withdraws, and goes out into Pinhead Jr., which is his Conkeldurr. Now, fortunately, I kind of thought he might go out into something else, so I didn't go for the Toxic. I went for the Seismic Toss, do get a little bit of damage off, but guys, you see right there how thick Conkeldurr is. That's 50 damage. We see he's got the leftovers, and I know this thing is going to destroy Chansey. So I switch out, go back into my Dusclops, like I said, hoping he goes for a fighting type move and hoping I can get off a Pain Split. But he doubles out and goes out into Anger Rush, which is his Gyarados. Now this is a problem. I switch out, go into my Dragonite, because this thing does have weakness policy, and he goes for the Dragon Dance here. Now, I go for the Dragon Dance next turn, and he does exactly what I want him to do, which is go for the Ice Fang. This is almost going to KO Dragonite, but it's not. So I'm thinking with a Dragon Rush, +1 attack, +1 speed, weakness policy activates, I can start sweeping, but he gets the freeze. This stinks so bad, guys. I thought he had the fight at this point. I really did. I was like, oh man, this is probably it, because he's going to get the kill off. I didn't see the Intimidate, so I know he's got the Moxie. This is going to be game over for me. And it almost was. So we see Dragonite go down here. He gets the Moxie off. He's +2 attack, +1 speed. I'm not in a good spot right now, but I go into my Mega Manectric, and I'm going to take his attack boost down to only being +1 now, fortunately for me. I go for the Thunderbolt. I don't think Mega Manectric can survive, but on the off chance he does, I know Thunderbolt will one-shot. And guys, he lives at 11. That was such a close call right there. I thought he had at that point, but somehow Mega Manectric pulling through. I'm not sure what the calcs are on that, but I know he probably wasn't supposed to live that. So I predict the Sucker Punch here, and I switch out, go into my Talonflame. Yeah, like I said, I predicted the Sucker Punch there, and I was able to get a clean switch in. I go for the Brave Bird. I kind of predicted the Sucker Punch again, but he didn't, fortunately for me. This is the Choice Banded Talonflame, guys. He's not... I'm pretty sure I can just finish the game up at this point. Talonflame is going to take some recoil damage. Not that big a deal. He goes out into the Latias now. Latias is already about half HP. Like I said, I know this thing looks thick, but from this range, I'm pretty sure a Choice Banded Brave Bird will take it out. I'm correct. And finally, his last Pokemon is the Conkelder, which, as thick as it is, again, this is going to be stab, it's going to be weakness with a choice band. Talonflame is able to pull through for me and get me the victory here. Again, guys, I was really surprised. This was a good match. I really didn't expect to do this good my first trip into OU. A lot of it was a lot of predictions on my part that just ended up panning out for me. That's really all it boiled down to. I made some predictions and got lucky, so that could have just as easily went the other way. Again, this is a great battle with Dragon King. He's wanting to fight me again. I'm sure I'll probably post that video up too at some point. Great match, good game to my opponent. We will go against each other we will go against each other again. I promise you that. Thank you for giving me the chance. You know, that was a learning experience for me. That's like the second trip I've had into OU. I usually don't go that high in the tiers. But like I said, I need to start getting some experience in that. And at some point, I do want to have, you know, a few Ubers matches too. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So anyways, let's wrap this up. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys are new, thank you guys for watching all the way through. Hopefully I see you guys back. Hopefully you guys subscribe. Hopefully you like what you saw. Please leave a like, rating, comment. And as always, if you guys are returning, thank you for your continued support. That means the world to me. You guys have a great day. Dragonzard out.